Welcome, Kleshka crew, to Kleshka Picks week number 13. A few announcements before we get into this one. I made a Twitch. You guys can go follow me. Kleshka33 is my username on Twitch. I'm going to be playing a lot of games where I feel like I can interact with you guys more. That's my first announcement. Second announcement, I got a P.O. box. The address is down in the description. Go check it out. Send me it, guys. I want to open the stuff you send me on videos. I think it'd be very fun. So do that. And the final announcement, you guys already know this. I got merch. That is also in the description. There is a link that will take you to all of my merch. Go check it out right now. Get yourself something for Christmas. Ask for it, maybe. That's all I wanted to say. Now let's get into this week of Kleshka Picks. Starting with the Raiders and the Jets, the Raiders were absolutely embarrassed by the Falcons. The Falcons destroyed them. The Raiders really can never get anything going. And the Jets, they lost again. Come on, are we shocked? They lost to the Dolphins this week. I think this is going to be a huge rebound week for the Raiders. Derek Carr, look for him to get back on track. I think the offense is going to explode this time around for the Raiders. So give me them beating the Jets 30-10. Bengals and Dolphins. The Bengals lost to the Giants, and they had a chance late in the game to turn that into a W, and they failed. Without Joe Burrow, it is looking very dark for the Bengals moving forward. And the Dolphins, it's looking bright on their side. Like I said, they absolutely destroyed the Jets. Ryan Fitzpatrick is back at quarterback after Tua was benched, and this week I think they are going to succeed once again. Ryan Fitzpatrick is a great leader, and against a banged-up Cincinnati team, I think they will succeed. So give me the Dolphins 27-17. Colts and Texans. The Texans had a great Thanksgiving. They got a win over the Lions. Their offense went off, and the Colts were absolutely destroyed by the Titans. The Titans definitely got their revenge. This week, I think the Colts are going to get some revenge against the Texans. They're going to take out that anger. Their defense is going to show up once again. It's going to be solid. They're going to bring Deshaun Watson back down to earth, and I think the Colts are going to win 24-20. Jaguars and Vikings. The Jaguars faced an explosive Browns offense last week, and the Vikings beat the Panthers late in the game. They were able to get a game-winning touchdown to BB, which was a redemption touchdown for him. This week, the Jaguars, they've been riding with Mike Glennon, and I feel like the Vikings, they definitely got the better offensive weapons. They got young weapons like Justin Jefferson, who have been very impressive, and they've been picking up steam. So give me them winning over the Jaguars. I think they will beat them 31-17. Saints and Falcons. The Saints, they beat the Broncos last week. Still going with Taysom Hill at quarterback because of the Drew Brees injury, and he is doing perfectly fine. He's doing everything he needs to do while Drew Brees is injured. And the Falcons, like I said, they had an offensive explosion against the Raiders. Younghoe Koo, the leading scorer. That is crazy. His career, he's been cut from the NFL. He's gotten to play in other football leagues, and now he is back in the NFL, and he's the leading scorer. Congratulations, Younghoe Koo. That is awesome for him. This week, I think the Falcons defense is going to give up a ton of points. I don't think they're going to be able to shut down the Saints. I think the Saints are definitely more powerful than the Raiders, got better weapons, even without Drew Brees. So give me the Saints beating the Falcons this week, 34-24. Titans and Browns. And before we get talking about this game, I am putting on the Derrick Henry jersey, okay? A lot of you were on me for getting this jersey, but is it against a person to have a jersey collection? I don't care what you say. I like this Derrick Henry jersey, and I am a Seahawks fan, okay? It's a part of my collection. There we go. The Titans absolutely destroyed the Colts, especially Derrick Henry. I'm telling you, ever since I got this jersey, Derrick Henry's been going off. And the Browns, they had a good week last week. The offense, almost everybody had a good day. Jarvis Landry, Baker Mayfield, both running backs, Chubb and Hunt, did very well. And this week, I think it's going to be a battle between two great teams. I do think the Browns defense will be able to slow down the Titans, but I'm pretty sure at some point in the game, their offense will pick up. It will start barrel rolling, and it'll just be a bit like it'll start small like a snowball, and the more snow it picks up, the bigger it gets. That's what I see this offense doing the longer it goes against Cleveland. Cleveland, but I think Cleveland will stay in the game. I think it'll be close, but I think the Titans win in the end, 24-17. Lions and Bears, two teams that were embarrassed last week. The Lions were absolutely destroyed on Thanksgiving by the Texans, and the Bears, they faced the Packers, and that one was a slaughter by the Packers. They went off. This week, I don't see Detroit's offense really getting going again. They were shut out by the Panthers. They were embarrassed on Thanksgiving, and now they're playing a good defense in the Bears. So give me the Bears winning this one, 23-13. Cardinals and Rams. The Rams lost to the 49ers last week late in the game, and the Cardinals, they lost to the Patriots. That makes me feel really good because the Seahawks are at the top of the division once again, and these two teams losing is very big for us. I think this week, I think Kyler Murray's going to get going once again. That Rams defense, I'm sure, is going to put a lot of pressure on him, and I think the running backs will do solid for Los Angeles, but I think Kyler Murray has the better all-around offense. I think he'll get on track again, and I think the Cardinals will win 27-20. All right, we're going back to the Seahawks now.
Hello.
All right, get that. Oh, it's on backwards. Screw it. We're rolling with it. Giants and Seahawks. The Giants, they won last week against the Bengals. They got a late turnover, and that secured the win for them. My Seahawks, they played the Eagles, and they started off kind of slow, but they were able to pick up steam. DK Metcalf had a huge game. Somebody said from the Eagles coaching staff that he is not Megatron. He's worked with Megatron, and DK is not that. And I'm not saying he is either, but that made DK mad, and DK had a career day. So congratulations, DK Metcalf. This week, I think Russell Wilson is going to pick on the Giants and their defense. I think they're going to have a field day. Our defense has been stepping up ever since we played the Cardinals. So I think all around, we are looking great. I think Russ is going to have a hot day. It's going to be fire. So give me the Seahawks winning 31-13. Patriots and Chargers. The Patriots, they beat the Cardinals last week on a game-winning field goal from Nick Folk. The Chargers, they took an L last week to, I am blanking. Who did they take an L to? The Bills. They took an L to the Bills last week. And this week, I think the Patriots have been looking very good in recent weeks. Their defense has been impressive. Even though Justin Herbert has been probably the best offensive rookie this season, I think that Cam Newton and the Patriots are going to be able to lead with them picking up steam. Their defense looking solid. I think the Patriots beat the Chargers 24-20. Packers and Eagles. The Packers destroyed the Bears. And the Eagles, they lost to my Seahawks. This week, like I've said before in the past, ever since Davante Adams came back, he has been insane with Aaron Rodgers. I looked this up the other day. He has scored a touchdown in every game since his return from injury. That is crazy. So if I was a betting man, I would say he's going to score another one here. And they're playing against the Eagles, who have Mr. Turnover this season, Carson Wentz. I think the Green Bay offense is way too stacked, and I don't think the Eagles have anybody. I don't think that defense can really just slow them down. So give me the Packers walloping the Eagles 33-16. Chiefs and Broncos. The Chiefs, they played the Buccaneers last week. They won, and Tyreek Hill had himself a day. I was watching football, and I was like, all right, this is Derrick Henry's week. 3 touchdowns, 100-plus yards. Once again, he's got it locked for Player of the Week. But then you met Tyreek Hill. He was like, hold on. Hold my beer. I'm going to take that from you. And he went off. He had 200-plus receiving yards. He had multiple touchdowns. He was the offense for Kansas City that day. And then you go to the opposite side, the Broncos, who lost to the Saints. They played with no quarterback. I mean, they did technically have a quarterback, but like all the quarterbacks on their depth chart, not available. They only completed 1 pass in that game. They brought a wide receiver from their practice squad back to play quarterback, and people at the facility didn't even know who he was. They were like, sir, like, you can't come in. And then he's like, I'm the quarterback for today. And they're like, oh, okay, go right in. But it was unbelievable. They were all hit by COVID. They all were not being safe, wearing masks, so they all had to sit out, and that is why they were stuck in that situation. I think Kansas City is going to destroy the Broncos. Their offense is way too stacked. The Broncos are running into too many problems right now, so give me the Chiefs winning 42-10. Football team and Steelers. As we speak right now, I am currently watching the Steelers-Ravens game because it keeps getting pushed back. It's on the TV right now. As I'm filming this, I am watching it. So I don't know what's going to happen. The Steelers probably are going to win. They're up by 5 right now. It is 12-7, but you never know. You never know. The football team, they had a great day on Thanksgiving as well. Antonio Gibson had himself a day. The Steelers have a tremendous defense. They're undefeated as I record this. So I think this is going to be an easy one. The offense is way too solid for Pittsburgh as well. Even though Washington is looking better and they could win the division, I still think the Steelers are the better team, and I think they will beat the football team 28-17. Bills and 49ers. The 49ers beat the Rams on a game-winning field goal last week, and the Bills, they beat the Chargers last week. I think the Bills have the better offense with Stephon Diggs. They got Zach Moss, Josh Allen. That receiving core as a whole is pretty damn good. And they got the 49ers, who've been hit by injuries a ton this season, but they're coming back. Some of the players are starting to come back for defense, and it's really starting to show. It's starting to pick up. And they got the win last week, so there you go. I think this week, though, the Bills are going to be too tall of a task for that 49ers team to handle. So I think that the Bills are going to win 27-20. Cowboys and the Ravens, who are currently playing right here as I'm watching. RG3 he did a design quarterback run. They're moving up the field. They could win. I don't know. I'm going to guess that they won't because they're playing the undefeated Steelers. But anyways, last week the Cowboys destroyed on Thanksgiving. Are they still them boys? Are you? I don't know about that anymore. The Ravens should be getting Lamar Jackson back this week and their running backs. That is if everything goes right for the Ravens and their team. The Cowboys have been hit by injury, especially Dak Prescott. That one hurts the most. But Andy Dalton hasn't been too bad filling in. Although, if Lamar is back and the running backs are back and that defense is as solid as it's been all season for Baltimore, I think this one is going to be a victory for the Ravens. So give me them beating Dallas 23-20. Thank you, Kleshka crew, for watching this week of Kleshka Picks. If you made it to the end of the video, I want you to comment down below who you think had the bigger week last week, Tyreek Hill or Derrick Henry. Let me know down there. Remember, I got a P.O. box. The address is in my description. Send me some stuff. Once I get enough, I'll do a fan mail opening. I think that would be pretty fun. Then I got merch down there too, and I made a Twitch. Follow me there. That's all the announcements. Thank you for watching. Like the video, subscribe, tell your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, your pets, your friends, your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncle, everybody you know to subscribe if they haven't already. It's free. I would appreciate that, and I got this. I'll see you next time.